All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing this word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in on the gospel. And it's the brother Cora Abad from the GMS Houston camp. And I want to go into a fairly quick lesson, which I seen it last night before I went to sleep. But the situation with Trump, and got up this morning, watched a little bit more, try to catch up, see what's actually going on. So it's coming out that president or former president, but Donald Trump was shot at one of his rallies. Now it wasn't unto death, which is a conspiracy theory surrounding that Trump's death, if it would have happened. For example, like you got the Simpsons show, right? How they depict that, so on and so forth. But nevertheless, so Trump was shot yesterday at one of his rallies, but he survived. It was just in his ear. Maybe he was grazed, or maybe it was fake. Maybe it was CGI. Who knows, right? Stage made up. Maybe they let off fake gunshots, and when he hit the ground, he grabbed his ear and squeezed, a blood packet on his ear. Who knows? Nevertheless, is an event that took place in the earth. You see, whether it was real or whether it was fake, it still is an event that took place in the earth, right? And a lot can come from it. That's why I got in the title. Prophecy will only escalate from here. Trump shot. What's next? Because again, even if it's not just Trump being shot himself and dying, a lot can come from this. Laws can be passed, right? Who knows where the election gonna go? This can further divide America between the red states and the blue states with the Republicans and Democrats, because they also saying that it may have been a Democrat that shot Trump. Which is a developing story. So we'll see how it all play out. When more information come out. Because look, this might not be the last time somebody may try to take the life of one of these candidates who running from president here in America before the election even start. Talking about Biden and Trump. Biden might just lay it down, but who knows what's going to happen to Trump. Then what that's going to do for the election. You see, so a lot of things can very well happen just from this one event. Although it seems small, because when I first seen it last night, it was like, oh, man, ain't shit happened to Trump. He squeezed a little blood packet on his ear when he fell, and he good. Which I still, whether it's fake, right, or whether it's real, is since he didn't die, it's not about him being shot. More so, to me now, is what can happen from this happening, seeing he's still alive, right? Because again, he can get those Republicans, these Edomites who tired, right, of suffering. He could get them riled up, just like he did for the January 6th thing when stormed Capitol Hill. But who knows where this gonna go? But I'm gonna play this a little bit. I got a precept or two, and I got this article. I was just looking to see what happened. But this article was put out late yesterday, and it's from Vox.com. It says America is not ready for what comes next. Now, I didn't say too much, but the point is they saying the same thing. What can come from this event ain't good. A lot of stuff could happen. Look, Esau got a saying, order ab chaos, right? Order out of chaos. More laws and order can be brought from this situation. You see? So we'll see where it go. We'll definitely see where it go. Let's go ahead and play the video real quick, and I'll get a precept. And that comes. Remember, Esau got a short time. He need to start forcing stuff in the earth, making things happen. So things about to speed up. Trump wasn't just shot just cause, and life about to continue. Things about to speed up, man. We're going to the next stage of prophecy.
Comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
See that? Now, if you can see when they started letting off empty in the clip, Trump, he grabbed his ear, you know, as if he was hit. But again, he's still alive, you know. So again, you know, he ain't dead, but this gonna increase the anger in these already suffering Edomites. You know, you had the Proud Boys. They may come out again, start marching, and feel some type of way. It's gonna be a lot of stuff take place leading up to the actual election, man. You got Purge, the election year. All these Civil War movies been coming out. You got another movie coming out dealing with Civil War that Tyrese, he gonna be the main character of it. So that energy is being pushed, man. And all this stuff is not happening for a reason. The Lord said that it will be a civil war that will be that's going to take place as this kingdom called America is falling. Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept of Kingdom Divided, because that's all we seeing. This place is becoming more divided, and therefore it can't stand. Let me get this real quick. This Matthew chapter 25 and Matthew chapter 12 and 25. It says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And America is divided and will become even more divided as time go on. People choosing sides. People don't know what side to choose. Some people may feel bad for Trump now. Some people may feel bad for Biden now. Right? But Esau need all this confusion going on so he can further bring forth his agenda while everybody worry about what's going on with this situation or what's going on with the distractions that he putting in the people's face while he further pass laws, you know, Hurricane Barrel, you know, so some laws was passed doing that while the lights off. Some people lights still off and they don't know what's going on. But again, Matthew 12 and 25, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So if America is divided, could it stand? No, man. We are seeing the beginning factors that's going to lead to a even more of a broken country. And this is the perfect person. This is the perfect person to use, Donald J. Trump. Play it one more time.
Holden, if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened. Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Yeah, so Trump got popped by the ops. You see? But nevertheless, you know, Esau is auto out of chaos. He need chaos in order for him to bring order into this world, man, or mainly America. But he needs to bring order, and it's gonna be a forced order. And it's not order as far as to help people, to further protect the people. Is order for his new world order, man. He trying to put C-hips in people, further lock down and enslave the people. So therefore, he need to fake events, you know, put scenarios together as if stuff actually happened so he can pass laws, so on and so forth. That's what we seeing, man. So again, the message from this, it ain't about Trump getting shot, because he's still alive. But I see if he was dead, that'd be a different story. And that'll take this situation to another level. But he was just grazed. It ain't like you know, his brain spilt like JFK, So I'm sure he's still gonna hop on Twitter and, and talk shit. But the point is, seeing he was shot and he's still alive, what's gonna happen from this? What is gonna lead to? That's the main point. So now I'm ready to see, keeping our eyes out to see what's gonna happen next. Now, this article, I read this real quick and get a couple more precepts. Because again, I'm just interested to see the follow-up updates on this. But it says Vox.com. This was put out late yesterday, 10:45 p.m. It says America is not ready for what comes next. The attempt on Donald Trump's life has put the republic in peril. Because as they saying, this can break away democracy. And you remember you had Klaus Schwab a couple months ago. He said that eventually we won't need no elections since we got AI and technology has become increasingly important. He said soon we won't need no elections. Well, it sounded like that's coming true. We may not have an election. Not saying just because Trump shot, but who knows what this can lead to, man. What kind of war this can lead to. But I read a little bit of this. Like I said, it ain't say much, but just the spirit of the article is what comes next. What's going to come next? So it says someone just attempted to assassinate former President Donald Trump. We don't know who and we don't know why, but we know they came terribly close to succeeding. We should all be terrified about what comes next. American politics has recently become trapped in a state of simultaneous stability and instability. It is stable in the sense that there are clearly defined and seemingly unshakable partisan divisions. It is unstable in the sense that those divisions have grown so deep and so bitter that they threaten the basic faith and political coexistence that any democracy needs. Right? These two divisions, they beefing too much to come together. You got the Republicans and the Democrats. They two, although they gotta be on, they're part of the same bird, different wings. You see, same bird, different wings, same eagle, left wing, right wing. But they gotta be against each other. Now, some of them may be serious, but some of them they get it. But the point is, what it's saying is these two groups, although they're Americans and trying to fight for a better cause, they ain't never gonna come together. For example, that's what we got earlier, Kingdom Divided. But I jump down to read this little part right here. It says, and I get some precepts so we could take it out. It says, it's not like either party's leadership is especially trustworthy at this political moment. President Biden has clearly declined with age and is fighting to maintain his role as a nominee. And Trump is a victim now, but he's still the same person he was before. Biden is a steady leader, but in a poor position to handle a crisis. And Trump is a demigod who is more likely to raise tensions rather than lower them, right? So he's going to raise tensions just like Nero did back in Rome, which we believe Trump could be Nero. But it says the United States is an extraordinary country, the wealthiest and most powerful ever to exist in human history. But it is driven by what might be its greatest interval division since the World War. The gravity of that particular comparison should underscore both the dangers and the uncertainty. So dangers and uncertainty is coming. A gunman's bullet has just sent the country hurling into an abyss. The only question is now, how far will we fall? You see? So the question is, how far is America about to fall from this situation that took place? Again, Trump ain't have to die. They just needed something. They just needed a president to seem shot. They just need now they can run with this. What's the scripture? Well, not the scripture, but what's the saying from the elites? Never let a good crisis go to waste. This is a great crisis. Trump is the perfect man to use. You see, Trump is the perfect man to use. And let's get some precepts. And again, Esau know his time is short, so he gonna have to force things to take place in the earth. Let's get this. Revelation 12 and 12. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Why? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. You see Esau Edom coming down with great wrath, the so-called white man. Why? Because he got a short time to rule. So again, he gonna have to force these chaotic events so he can bring order. Seeing as if he got the solution when he created the problem. Now, again, more laws could be passed. I'm talking about laws on freedom, free speech, maybe gun law. Who knows, man? If not laws passed, you're gonna have these Trump supporters. They might want to retaliate for Trump. If not retaliate, for Trump, the right wing supporters, the red states might start to stage things and do things against Democrats, man, because it's been said that a Democrat shot Trump. Nevertheless, it's gonna further bring division. Esau know he got a short time, so he gonna force things to happen in the earth. Right now, again, let me get this, because again, this not the only thing. Things got to continue after this. Just like Hurricane Beryl, that's not the only hurricane that's gonna happen. That's the first of hurricane season. Things gonna increase just because the lights came back on for certain people. Don't mean your year gonna end off. No, more things are about to happen. You see, and this situation with Trump just gonna escalate him. What I'm about to get. Second Ezra's 16. Let me get this. In verse 37, it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." See they so they ain't gonna be slow in coming. It says, "As when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child comes forth, they slack not a moment." So the Lord giving us a similar tool on how these plagues gonna take place when they do come. And out of all the similar tools, he brought up a woman giving birth. Now you got a woman who had those contractions when she giving birth. Now, at first, those contractions may be, some minutes apart to where she can have a breather in between them. Take some time to rest and regroup. And that's what we've been seeing. You had the CV-19 situation, which scared these people and shook them up. But that was 3 years ago. They've been having time to regroup, hit happy hour again. Then Hurricane Beryl, now the lights came back on, they can regroup. Now the Trump situation, eventually this probably gonna, die down over a while to the next thing. People gonna have time to regroup. The point is, those contractions, eventually, they take away that regrouping time and they're going to be back to back. They're going to be more painful every time they hit, the closer that child get to coming out. So, in other words, the closer the nation of Israel get to being delivered by the physician, Yahushua, right? These plagues going to be like contractions. They ain't going to be far apart no more where people got time to go back to normal life. They're going to start coming back to back. More worse than the one that happened before. So that's what we can expect. CV just happened. Now we can expect something worse. And it might not be 3 or some years, 4 years to the next event happen. It's going to be months apart, then weeks apart, then days apart. Then it's going to be the multiple things happening in the same day. Then Jacob's trouble gonna be right there in everybody's face. You see, so these little things, although it seem little to the world on what was little for us, because we know what's really gonna take place, and it's little to the people in the world because it's no just Trump shot and there's a lot of other shit they can worry about. But this can lead to bigger events, man. It's the point. So it says, "Which pains, when a child come forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. The world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." And it says, "Oh, my people, hear my word." So that's for us. So before these plagues come, the Lord said, "Hear the word." But what's the reason we got to hear the word? It says, "Oh, my people, hear my word and make you ready to thy battle." This is the time to prepare ourselves. Saying we knowing it's gonna get worse. You see, we gotta look. We may be in some of these situations as far as not participating in them like these people, right? But we're gonna be around in a world moving to and fro, pilgrims on the earth. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna be in the midst of it. These people getting judged. The point is we have to be prepared, knowing it's gonna come, like Peter said, thinking not strange when these things do happen. But at least the Lord blesses us with an opportunity to prepare ourselves. You see, to meditate on these things. These people just gonna get thrown into it. Caught off guard, it says, "Oh, my people, hear my word and make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims on the earth." But let me get one more, because things will get worse. And things are about to get worse. And look, this Trump thing is just one. Some that's the thing. Something new may happen today. That's gonna add on to that. Then something new may happen tomorrow. So we're in the times of new things taking place. More coming. We're going to the next stage of prophecy. We just ain't gonna be uploading on YouTube just forever, and waiting. No, we're in a time to what the Lord about to start speaking, not just by words no more, but by action. This second Ezra 14 and verse 13 in the GNT. It says, "So set your house in order, warn your people, and comfort those who are humble, and teach those who are wise. Then say goodbye to this mortal life," right? It's time for us to go. "Put earthly cares away from you. Throw down your human burdens and lay aside your weak human nature. Put all your anxieties aside and get ready to leave this world quickly." It's the point I wanted. All right, get ready to leave this world quickly. It says, "You have seen many evil things already, but far worse things are about to happen." And that's the point. What's next? Prophecy will only escalate from here. We have seen many evil things leading up to Trump getting grazed. You see? Because I don't know. Because the way the gun was the person was shooting, everybody was looking. It hit him in his ear. It seemed like it should have hit some head too, you know, but it grazed him. So we gonna see what came from it, right? Nevertheless, more things worse than that about to happen. Maybe the next time it ain't just gonna be a graze, him getting up and pumping his fist. Not saying I'm condoning it, but I'm saying maybe the next time, seeing things gonna get worse according to what the Bible say. Or maybe Joe Biden next. And then Kamala gonna be the next candidate, or the next person in office until the election, since the vice president take over. So see, a lot of things could happen from this, man. Maybe the Simpsons are right. Maybe they hit a nerve and he losing too much blood. Who knows? But the point is, it says Second Ezra 14 and 16 in the GNT. "You have seen many evil things already, but far worse things are about to happen. As the world grows older and weaker, the evils that will come upon his people will multiply." So we definitely about to see more. This is the kickstart to more, because they taking it there. You see, Trump drew blood. So look, they're gonna take it there. They're gonna use this, and who knows where they're gonna take it, man. Right? But I'm gonna end it right there. We'll put this article in the chat too. Like I said, I read through it, ain't have much. It's just the point of what's the spirit of the article. America is not ready for what comes next after Trump assassination. So if y'all want to check that out, I read this brother precept. Shalom Tene Akim Aqua tuning in. Y'all bash my shot thumb. But this 2 Corinthians 2:11, the brother Barry Hawashai says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." So whether the Democrats spun a block and hit Trump for real, or whether they let out gunshot noise and he hit the ground and squeezed the blood packet on his ear and got up and started pumping his fist. Who knows? Nevertheless, the event and the situation took place in the earth. So now let's see what's going to happen from it. That's it. You see, let's see what's going to happen from it, right? The retaliation that's going to take place. But I'm in it right there, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashemi Hawashai, Bahashim Chakodash. And once again, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Wakim out there who pushing this word with truth and sincerity, and as well as all you believers out there who believe it on the gospel. They keep fighting, keep pushing, and we almost out of here. We need more things like this to happen in order for prophecy to be fulfilled, man. So hey, sit back, hey, keep your eyes open, and we'll see what take place. But with that, shalom.